What up? This King Fresh, your royal flightness. Bow down to your highness. So I just would like to say that I am secretly being oppressed and my liberties are being violated by the United States government. Yes, I am a targeted individual and I constantly get violated, gang stalked, harassed, surveillance. They read my brain neurons like the Chinese government reading their brain neurons and their citizens, violating their private thoughts. Literally, the whole shebang. And the only thing I did was just speak up for my community. That's it. Um, anyway, I wrote a song about it, but before I do my song, I would just like to say these are my flossy, exclusive one of ones, godhood glasses. And when I wear these, I'm able to look at the soul of a person and see if they are righteous or not. And we all know that these police, these community police, gang stalkers, East German Stasi citizen violators, their heart is not light as a feather. And that's the only way that you're going to get past Anubis in the underworld. So that's what we have here. We have Anubis. And then right here on this side, we have King Tut. Okay. And then over here, you have Horus. Okay. So, yeah, make sure your heart is light as a feather, because after this is over, you got to get past Anubis, baby. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and do my song. They got the loud motors harassing. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. Who's driving loud motors that early? That's harassment. All right, let's do it. Nah, 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 nah. These politicians. Hey. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. These politicians. The government spying on some surveillance shit, and the average American don't even know it. This is all have been orchestrated by the feds. Depopulate the planet like the Georgia Stonewall's red. They pushing citizens to the edge, make them domestic terrorists and a threat to the head. Took away your freedom of speech, your liberties, and your peace and humanity through the Patriot Act, baby. We also how, man, it was foul. Now they gang stalking using the innocent child. We're no longer bound to the Declaration of Independence or the Constitution. We're not sovereign American citizens. This is a U.S. corporation that we live in. We have no constitutional rights. Our freedoms have been infringed. The private U.S. corporation owners have a plan. In 2026, Pro is back again, labeled a domestic terrorist by the feds. They're paying for false accusations, leaving a price tag on our heads. Now my privacy's infringed. Gang stalkers dressed in red. Secret attacks upon my bread. And they surveillance and where I live. The militarization of the local police. Complimentaries of Program 1033. Ain't got no criminal background, they ain't never heard of me. Go get the people committing crimes and doing burglaries. Or better yet, the gang stalkers lurking the streets. Go fuck with them, cause they the ones that's disturbing peace. Half America has secretly been deputized to spread lies, terrorize, and destroy lives. This has all been organized through the FBI, pushing citizens to suicide. They would never give a damn about you and I, or people that they utilize, paying for false accusations from stupid guys, just so they can have a reason to dehumanize. They work hard for this not to be publicized. It's justified, but shit, I'll let you decide. Labeled a domestic terrorist by the feds, secret military equipment, reading the thoughts that's in my head. Everywhere I go, gang, stalkers dressed in red, MK Ultra at my crib, and they surveillancing where I live. President Lincoln was killed in a shooting after the Civil War was won by the Union. 100 years later, while he was cruising, they killed JFK during the Civil Rights Movement. Now in current time, we in the civil liberties era, where they secretly applying domestic terror through community policing and the local sheriff. They made attempt on Donald Trump, but hit him in the era. But these are the turning points in America. While during battle, they turned and aimed at us. Instead of protecting, they betrayed our trust. They made it crystal clear that they don't give a fuck. They got their powers through the guidelines of security, and now they're isolating, sabotaging you and me. They have divided everyone into communities, which is another name for communists. They ruthless, G. Domestic terrorists by the feds. They made my friends and my kin betray me just for they bullshit ends. Fire truck sirens, different harassment, wicked men committing sin, pretending to blend in. These goddamn politicians, nah. Goddamn, these bastards tripping, yeah. These goddamn politicians, nah. They attacking all they citizens, yeah. They want power and control, man. Power and control, man, violating through the strong arm. Nah. These politicians, yeah, man, it's real rough out here when they sitting up here violating you and sabotaging everything that you trying to build secretly, and labeling you a domestic terrorist and violating your privacy. See, your America, they gave us these civil liberties. They fought for these civil liberties, and because their civil liberties were getting violated, so they left Europe and they came here to build America so they and have freedom and give everyone else freedom. And the founding fathers of this country, they wrote the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, and wrote the Constitution and designed it to where American citizens would have sovereignty and they would have liberties. And the people that's in power slowly but surely kept jamming and that's a gang stalking noise. That noise, that's my neighbor. He's my handler. So he's surveillancing me. He made a noise, that noise in the wall, to harass me. I'm sensitized to that noise ever since I came into this apartment. I've been MK'd Ultra. This is a torture chamber, and that's exactly what they do to terrorists. If they catch you and you're a terrorist in America, they're gonna torture you in their chambers for months and then send you back to your country all fucked up. So yeah, I have a handler on both sides of me, both of my neighbors. But anyway, so the founding fathers structured the Constitution for us to have liberties and sovereignty, and the people that secretly been, writing their laws and rewriting laws to take everything from the people. First, they took the sovereignty from the American citizens by making the U.S. by making it not a country but a corporation. So it's U.S. It's a corporation. We don't have sovereignty. We're U.S. citizens. We're property of the corporation. So we don't have sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? So right there, they took away our sovereignty. Now they're labeling us. They're taking away our liberties by labeling us a domestic terrorist. And what they're doing is that your liberties, the same way they could follow the animals around the jungle, watch them have sex, watch them give birth, watch them hunt, You follow them around, violate them, be all up in their lair, just literally violate the hell out of them, even manipulate them to get eaten or killed, or set shit up for them to be whatever. They literally move out to the jungle, record them, and then stream it for the whole wide world to see and make money off of it. And that's exactly what they're doing. I have a camera violating me 24 hours a day. A total stranger is watching me, violating my privacy. And that's the same thing that they're doing to these animals. Those are liberties. So America fought for these liberties, and they gave it to us, and now they're taking these liberties back, saying, hey, that's for me. I constantly get them all day, and all you target individuals. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The sirens, the loud motors, the violating. So that's what's at. I'm glad they're doing this right here on camera. But for the people who not getting violated, they're like, that's just a regular siren. No, it's not. So yeah, and by the way, just for you targeted individuals, just in case you didn't know, those are not real paramedics that are riding around during the sirens. Those are just people hired to go around and just harass all day. They look like paramedics, but they're not. There are other paramedics to do their job, then they have the harassers to go around and violate. But so like I said, they stream it for everybody to look at. They stream and violate your privacy and stream it for everybody to look at. So you have no liberties. It's just like the kid in the neighborhood. He can't play ball, but he want to be down. But the real ball player is his ball. We ain't got no ball, but we playing with his ball. So he got the power. He's like, it's my ball. I'll take my ball. You got to pick him. Unless the whole neighborhood ain't going to be able to play now. Because ain't nobody got a ball. And he the only one with a ball. You got to pick him. He sucks. But that's what America's saying. This is my ball. We gave you the liberties. We taking it back. We can do whatever the hell we want. We are now in the Aquarian age. We're no longer in the Piscean age. They can fool you with the 1-2, okay? But now the people are being enlightened. We are in a whole new era right now. And the people are being enlightened, and they know they can't fool us anymore. So now they're attacking. So I just want to say, guys, be strong. You stay blessed up. And keep your integrity. So appreciate you. Peace.